Hello, and welcome to the Borealis Experience. I'm your host, Aurora, and I'm very, very happy to be spending some time with you today. As you noticed, I haven't been posting an episode in the past couple days. I will post episodes now Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. The workload is just, increasing, and I want to organize myself so that I can deliver exceptionally good content for you and at the same time be sustainable with my energy levels. Also, maybe you didn't know this fact. To boost a podcast, writing a review is the strongest currency you can use. So I invite you to take a moment after you listen to this episode today and leave me a review, a comment on Apple Podcast. It would mean the world to me to read what you think, what you feel. And it will help this podcast out immensely. All right, let's dive into today's episode. It is going to be about jealousy and online dating. Those two topics have been requested by two dear listeners, and I felt like putting it together in one episode because it just goes together very well, and I feel you will benefit from it immensely when it comes to dating and your self-worth. Let's start out with jealousy. Jealousy is a nasty little bugger, a feeling that makes comic figures turn green and yellow and all kinds of colors. It is a feeling that can really eat you up from the inside. And to be honest, social media, where we spend most of our times when we're not working or socializing or pursuing hobbies, is really something that can ignite that ugly feeling inside of you. With today's episode, and I posted an episode about jealousy already, but with this one especially, I want to help you to feel better about yourself and to feel less jealous when it comes to other people. Maybe you're pretty good at it already and you don't get too distracted, too sucked in to the negative feelings that social media can bring out. But maybe you're still struggling with that, so this episode is perfect for you. Also, when it comes to online dating, I will share some tips and tricks with you on how to not scare off a girl that you're interested in, on how to not be a creep. All right. Jealousy. Next time you feel jealous, I want you to look at yourself and to really be honest with yourself. So you might be jealous at somebody who looks perfect on social media. The thing about looks is that, first of all, we can all use filters nowadays. And second of all, people who put a lot of time and effort into their physical appearance are hard-working, dedicated people. It is really, really tough to see how, some people just think, she was born beautiful, he was born with big muscles, and that's it. No, I think that if you change the story about it and know that these people put a lot of energy and effort into that, and that you can do exactly the same with your own personal results, it changed the whole dynamic of jealousy a little bit. So instead of feeling jealous and upset and irritated, feel inspired. And when it comes to physical appearance, like the long shiny hair, the curves, the big muscles, that's just a little part of what makes you jealous. The radiant energy, the contentment, the acceptance that those people live in is what I believe we are jealous of, because this is so hard to achieve, and this is so much of what we crave feeling and of what we want to be close to. So if we know that about jealousy when it comes to physical appearance, again, that's just a small part of being jealous about somebody. But then know that these people, first of all, put lots of effort and work into it, and know that you can feel the same way these people feel once you start investing in yourself. And that doesn't mean putting on tons of makeup and running to the gym. That means, yes, exercising and taking good care of your body, but then finding something, a hobby that gives you joy and that makes you feel so good about yourself. Give me a second here. Maybe you think, oh my God, Aurora, that I don't get what it has to do with people making me jealous on Facebook. Bear with me. Once you have found what truly gives you joy, you will be happy to share it. Maybe you are a person who loves to skidoo. Yeah, you love your machine. You love to work on cars and skidoos, and you reach like beautiful parts of the world with your engine and can take beautiful videos. Then share this about your life. Share what excites you, what makes you feel good, and what you're good at. And once you do that, you will see that you will be like a magnet. You will attract people into your life that have the same interests or that you made really curious about yourself. And what does this has to do with online dating? Well, I believe everything. Because, you know, when we meet somebody, it is usually like old-fashioned, in person. And you not only listen to their words, you watch their body language, you maybe see how they interact with other people. You can read all these little messages in between the lines, the non-verbal cues. And when it comes to online dating, it is so tough because, first of all, there's over 2 billion people out there on social media. And second of all, we are being deprived of those little social cues. So the best thing you can do now is we go back to the jealousy part, is you find out what is it that you're excited about, what is it where you're completely in a joyous, radiant mode, and then share this with the world. You will not only reduce your jealousy when it comes to other creators out there, but you will be able to shine brightly and to attract the people into your life that want to connect with you. Yeah, you will not be running around after the beautiful girl that you saw a couple pictures of and trying to connect with her. No, they will come to you, and you can still reach out to people and message them, and you will feel that it will come from a way more confident place because you know a little more of who you are and what you have to offer. And for the other person, it is exactly the same. You know, when it comes to dating women, the most important thing is that you feel confident and good about yourself and that you make her feel safe. Trust me, there's so many creeps out there, so many weird people. And when you manage to approach a woman with confidence and not scaring her off, then you are one out of a million who can, make it one step closer to her. One thing you have to know, and I want to share that with the guys, and you don't have to, you can keep it a secret and just keep it in the back of your mind, is that when a woman crosses an empty parking lot at night, all by herself, she feels fear. And that fear is accompanying us, a dear friend of us through our entire life. Of course, if you're going to ask 10 girls now, there's going to be the odd one who says, no, I'm never scared. But 9 out of 10 girls are going to say, yeah, I feel uncomfortable. And if you bring that feeling up in a girl when meeting her, then you lose. If you manage to make a girl safe, you are an absolute winner. Without making her feel weak, of course, but making her feel as if she is worth being protected, right? That is the feeling we want to feel as a woman. And again, there might be the odd feminist out there that I'm upsetting with this. Awesome. I love upsetting feminists. But all women want to feel safe and cared for. So, how do you go about it when it comes to online dating? Well, first of all, have a beautiful profile picture of yourself where people can see who you are. And again, if you don't feel confident with how you look like, then you should work on that first. Then next, see what kind of hobbies she's pursuing and comment on that. You know, girls want to receive compliments when it comes to their physique. But if that's the first thing that jumps to your mind when you look at her profile pictures, I have to stop here because it is probably hard because most women post physical stuff out there. But if there's just a little bit that is more like a hobby or animals or whatever, then jump on that instead of commenting her physique already. Because this is what 9 out of 10 guys are going to do. And for a woman, it's, weird because on one side, she wants to hear it. On the other side, she might want to, talk about something else. And her beauty is just something that is there, but don't needs to be commented right away. So when it comes to online dating, once again, put something out there that people can see you and know what you're all about. That makes it easier for people to connect with you. And second of all, when you approach someone, make it about their content and what they put out there, the effort they put into that, instead of getting too physical and maybe even sexual. That's something that is a huge turn off and will get you into the general inbox instead of the primary inbox. So I hope these little insights help you when it comes to dating. Please always reach out to me on Facebook or Instagram. Ask questions, send requests for episodes. I love doing that so much. And when it comes to jealousy, see it as inspiration to work on yourself and to do everything possible that makes you feel good. Of course, it's not going to be watching porn, binge eating cookies and popcorn, or running after people who, you think are worth running after. It is about focusing on yourself and seeing what you can bring out in yourself that brings you joy, and that in return will make you turn into a magnet that will attract wonderful people that want to support you and want to be around you. All right, don't forget, send me a little review on Apple Podcast, and I will be out there on Friday again. Episodes will be published Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Thank you endlessly for your support. I love spending time with you. And take really good care of yourself. Bye-bye.